Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. This is the first they're seeing of Houston.
It was surprising they lost both games to this team last year. You would have thought the opposite.
Well, if you only looked at talent alone, you would have thought they would have avoided a sweep, but that wasn't the case, was it?
Green for three. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Throws it up high, and then Turner with the dunk.
Tremendous display of chemistry and connectedness by Turner with his teammates. All they have to do is lob it his way, and he'll handle the rest.
Back to Green. Pass to Şengün. Green in the post. Shot clock at 2. And Şengün gets it to go.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
Haliburton surveys the floor. Turner with it. Lets it go. Offensive board. Nembhard. Pass to Turner. Here's Siakam. It's good from about 19 feet.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers. Wow. Siakam has really improved his shooting.
And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, B.A. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment.
First team foul.
Here's Haliburton. Screen by Gay. To the inside. Pass to Siakam. Oh, it's stolen by Eason.
Not the best pass, guys, and the defense took full advantage.
Great positioning on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
They get the rebound. And then Turner with the dunk.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunities.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
And so it's Haliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. 4-point game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Haliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who's set of his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game, his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make them feel you.
The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
Now here's Turner. He's got 7. Haliburton outside. Back to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. It was a great dunk. Bang.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the
58 seconds left in the first. Back to Thompson. Lets it fly. Houston with another miss. Indiana leading. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Siakam, no good.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Back to Şengün. For three. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Just 4 to shoot. Picked by Smith. Rejected by Siakam.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Thompson, and the layup is good off the glass. Thompson's got 5 points.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And so it's Miles Turner making highlights for Indiana.
The Rockets, 14.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Mathurin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
Here's Shepherd. After the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Adams. And Bryant pulls it down.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Van Vliet with it. Adams with the ball. Yet to see a basket. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Mathurin with a steal. Toppin with it. Guarded by Smith. And Toppin hits from deep.
Well, making threes is vital for Toppin. Developing his stretch big skill.
Van Vliet outside. Here's Whitmore outside. Pacers with a rebound. Here's Nembhard. No good on the three. The Rockets trail. Out to the right wing. Adams inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to be on Thomas Bryant. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Here's Shepherd. Left side, Nesmith. Releases. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And the Pacers lead by 2. Adams inside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now here's Adams.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Smith. Fires the three. They get it again. Over to the wing. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Smith outside. Three-pointer. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Here's Shepard. 5 points in the game. Here's Mathurin. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Pass to Adams. Here's Whitmore. .114 left in the first half. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Here's Adams. The shot's good. Adams got 6 points in the quarter.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Pass to Bryant. Back to Halliburton. 30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Now Adams. And Toppin pulls it down. Halliburton on the wing. Pass to Toppin. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Indiana shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. That's good from Toppin. 5 ticks left in the second quarter. Here's Thompson. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Pacers out in front, up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Right side Green. Let's go with a three. The rebound by Turner. Indiana leading. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
The balance, the focus, Şengün shrugging off the contact in style.
Here's Halliburton. The finish inside from Halliburton. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. Şengün. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Şengün's got 9.
This speaks to how assertive Şengün can be. Love when he makes quick decisions like that there.
Down low. And then Turner with the dunk.
It's a beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 5. That one goes. Count it.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
To the middle. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Green. And it's Thompson.
Nasty right there. Oh, my goodness, that was wicked.
What a nasty finish. That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Rebounded by Green. Houston in the lead. And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness. He is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guard.
Eason can't get it to go. And here are the Pacers now. There's a screen by Turner. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now here's Thompson. 9 points in the game. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And you see the tight handles from Thompson. He can break defenders down in pick and roll, ISO, you name it.
Pass to Siakam. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Siakam's got his second bucket of the night.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Back to Thompson. It's stolen by Halliburton. Here's Gay. Kicks it out to Siakam. Second chance effort. Pass to Turner. Nembhard outside. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Nembhard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And it's Thompson penetrating. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Well, Alperen Şengün's developed into a great scorer. He can put up some big numbers.
Siakam outside. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
So it's the Pacers now. They trail by 3. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Mathurin. For the tie. Smith with the rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Amen Thompson, he's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for the Houston Rockets.
The Rockets, 46.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Pacers trail by 5. Here's Shepherd. Toppin outside. On the take. And the layup falls.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Drills it from deep.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Whitmore. Back to Adams. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Pass to Smith. Now Adams. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Houston.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their 2-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range.
It's good. Toppin's got 4 points this quarter.
That's exactly where Toppin wants to attack you, inside at close range.
Up top, Smith. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. From the arc. The rebound by Jackson. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Nesmith. To take the lead. Knocks down the triple. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Outside for Green. Picked by Smith. Now here's Adams. Back to Smith. The layup off target. And if you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Out to the wing. Siakam, left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And the Pacers lead by 4.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
And Şengün gets it to go.
When the stakes rise, you need guys who will step up and rise with it. Nice play by Şengün.
Halliburton with the ball. Now Thompson defending. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Pass to Şengün. Launches it. A rebound by Turner. Indiana leading by 3. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Yes! Top point from Tyrese.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that 3 with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
And Şengün gets it to go.
A monster bucket from Şengün. This team needed those points.
There's a screen by Turner. Here's Halliburton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
4th team foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Now it's a two-possession game. Important foul shots right there.
Screen by Eason. Oh, stolen by Turner. The open shot, Gay. And perfection right through the net.
You know, that jump shot's been Gay's go-to shot since he was a young fella. He's knocked down more than his share of those for sure.
Here's Şengün. Off the mark there with a three. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
B.A., all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap. And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Siakam outside. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And there's the lob. It's picked off. And so the Pacers take the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks.